Well, for me, my stock standard bait, when I'm just arrived at a place, until you get a feeling of what the fish are biting, normally start off with an Natal mackerel, put their head as a base, and then I'm putting a bit of bonnie around it, just to give it that extra smell. The water is very dirty, so the fish are going to rely on two senses, vibration and on smell. So you want to get as much of that smell in the water as possible. There's a few rips that are by the shore break, and you want to cast by those rips so they can just take that smell out into a bigger body of water as possible. And with that smell in the water, you draw that fish to your bait. So it's always nice, if there's not a lot of small fish around, to have a nice solid base on your bait and have a bit of bloody flesh around it. Gives you a best chance of getting a bite. Nice and early in the morning, just rocked up at the beach, and seem to be getting a bite here. It was a very slow bite. Ate the bait very, very slow. Just sort of sitting on the bait, sucking it. Hey, hey, good morning, good morning. And just started nibbling on the bait. That's the nice thing about the braid, you can actually feel everything. The fish was just sitting on the bait, eating it, and then slowly started moving away. And with the circle hook, you wait for it to go right down before you set the hook. Doesn't feel like it's a big fish, but first throw, and we're in the game, boys, we're in the game. You have a look at the rod, how it shakes like that. It's normally because these rays have got big wings, and when they flap their wings, they hit the line. That's when you get those sudden jerks on the rod. And that at times, if you're fishing with a straight rod and that thump on the line, you can lose your fish. That's why it's always good practice to keep your rod as high as possible while you're fighting a fish. Keep as much pressure on the line, but with a bent rod. So if anything does happen or the fish turns very quickly, that the rod can take that shock, and it's a little bit easier on your terminal tackle. You can see what I was talking about with these serious thuds on the line. It's got such a lot of power in those wings, and when you're fishing with the braid, that solid thud on the line, and when you feel that knock, it's that wings hitting the line like that. So it's got a lot of power in that body. That's what you call a Zululand shower. Talking about the power in the wings, well, that's a mud bath for you. What's really unique about this species, the diamond skaters, is basically you get them all the way on our South African coastline, pretty much from Cape Town all the way up to the Zululand coastline, and sometimes even as far up as Mozambique. In the Chinangal area you get one or two, but it's amazing how they are designed to blend into the sand. If you're walking along the beach, you probably wouldn't be able to see this one. It's absolutely amazing. And the reason for that is they are one of the staple diets for our resident sharks here, the Zambezi sharks. And apparently they're a really good snack. But let's get this one back. When we release these fish, we don't grab them by the top spiracles. We just grab it by the mouth and get a shower while we're doing it. Hey! Our fish is right at my feet here and I can hardly see it. What a beautiful creature. It's amazing how nature designs themselves to make sure they can fight off predators. So, yeah, it's quite special.
Pen, let the battle begin.